And now the Tunisian economy is projected to grow by 3% in 2021, despite the impact of the coronavirus pandemic. As a result, Tunisian authorities launched an online platform geared towards supporting the most vulnerable. Details in this report.
Tunisia is hoping to jumpstart its economic recovery after a sharp decline in 2020, caused by the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic. The country's Economy, Finance and Investment Development Minister said the government is optimistic about post-pandemic recovery this year and in 2022, buoyed by rising inoculations in the world.
The repercussions of the COVID-19 pandemic will continue and affect more businesses and sectors. It's weakened the government's financial means and affected the population. However, GDP is projected to expand next year after a sharp decline amid the health crisis. The situation will certainly improve in the next few months.
The Paris-based Organization of Economic Cooperation and Development, OECD, said the labor-intensive services sectors are critical for Tunisia's recovery. Authorities in Tunis have already launched an online platform to support the most vulnerable groups and people who have lost their jobs during the pandemic. The number of recipients is about 1.2 million families.
Our aim is to boost the national economy by supporting individuals whose businesses and earnings were affected. This exceptional relief fund will finance household incomes and increase private consumption. This initiative is in line with the state's economic relief program during and after the pandemic.
The OECD report stressed that the tourism sector is one of the most affected sectors by the health crisis. The North African nation's tourism revenues plunged 55% during the first 4 months of 2021 compared to the same period in 2020. Experts say the national vaccination drive will revive this vital industry and create new jobs.
Tourism is completely devastated due to travel restrictions, lockdowns and layoffs. Now that the vaccination campaign is underway, hotels are reopening and hiring. We do not expect 100% of tourist resorts to be operational this year, but tourism revival will boost the economy and contribute to GDP growth in the next season.
Ratings agency Standard & Poor's expects a modest recovery of 3.8% in 2021 after last year's sharp GDP contraction. The fund has, however, warned that Tunisia's debt to GDP is forecast to grow to 91.2% this year from 87.6% in 2020. According to the National Institute of Statistics, Tunisia's weak economy has been hit hard by the pandemic, with GDP contracting 8.8% last year. Authorities aim to improve the investment climate and boost exports while bringing the health crisis under control.